Hi there, this is David, and welcome back to Let's Play the Legend of Heroes Triss Cold Steel.
Trista's east exit in sight now. No hostiles visible.
I hear they've rounded up quite the posse to defend this little town, but I'm sure they've got their hands full dealing with Vulcan. Never mind that, though. We're not here for the town. C's instructions were to head straight for the academy and take all of the students captive.
Roger that, Comrade S. We've got a group of unknowns dead ahead.
My, what have we here? And here I thought Vulcan would get all the fun to himself. But you didn't let me down, did you, Class 7? You managed to turn up every single time.
Commencing operation. Our objective is to defend Trista's east exit. Aim for the one in the front and give it everything you've got.
Understood.
How cute. You seriously think you can beat a Soldats unit, do you? It just wouldn't be sporting of us to attack at the same time, so why don't you soften them up a little first?
Roger that. With pleasure. You've interfered with our cause for far too long. It's time you got what's coming to you. Let's see how long you last against this dragon.
We have nothing to fear.
Draken? That really crappy game on the SNES? That's something else. Anyway, let's do it! Bam! Oh, I wish the ring was getting a critical hit, but it doesn't look that way. Okay, so I have domination on Reen, and yeah, that doubles the damage of his first attack, so of course the Azure Flame Slash it is.
Gather on my blade.
Whoa! Almost 60,000 damage! Now let's use a Heavenly Gift on my two frontline fighters. Awesome. Increasing their evasion by 50% and giving them CP rain. Then I want to actually use Detector on Draken. Not to actually examine him, but to unbalance him a lot easier. So if you notice right now, yeah, I have the 2 stars instead of the 1 stars on the Draken. So that's really going to help me with Burst Mode.
Okay, understood.
Too bad my attacks really aren't doing that much damage to him. It's kind of unfortunate. Oh, wow.
You okay? Thank you very much. Are you alright? Thanks.
Hey, awesome.
Right.
At least they're covering each other. That's something. Do you have... yeah, Holy Breath.
Let's
Definitely.
Here we go.
And Reen, yeah, you really can't do much. Just attack. You're fine.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
It's my
perfect.
turn.
The girl should be fine now. So let's go ahead and use Purgatorial Flame on this guy. Get some really good damage going on here.
My turn.
And Laura's still going to be going with the Armor Breaker over and over and over again. I doubt that I'll be able to get defense down to stick, but it would be nice.
Go. An opening.
Reen, he is pretty much going to be using Arc Slash constantly to
It's my
basically try to delay him if at all possible. Elisa, everybody's healed up. We have Heavenly Gift going. That's fine. Let's see. Let's get a La Fort going on over
Let's go.
here to increase Reen's strength just a tad. That's probably going to be going down pretty soon, and also to give Laura a little strength buff as well. So pretty much Reen and Laura are my main force of attack right here. Emma's bringing up the rear, using Purgatorial Flame constantly or dying.
Sorry, everyone.
That works too. Thanks. Let's see. Now's not the time. Not the time to skimp on
Thank you
items.
very much.
So yeah, Zerum Capsule is fine. And let's use her CP with Lord Alberon. Awesome. Get some extra damage in there since she got 200 CP from the Zerum Capsule. And yeah, keep on going.
Go.
So this guy really isn't all that difficult, I've gotta
can
say.
do this.
If you just treat him as like a normal enemy, you'll be fine. Yeah, Heavenly Gift. Come on. Oh, just on Reen? Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Laura looks like has another turn of insight, and Green didn't, so I wanted to make sure that he got every advantage as he possibly could,
An opening.
and to keep his CP up as well. So yeah, pretty simple.
Damn it! How could I have lost to a bunch of kids? They're only students.
We did it.
Looks like George was right about aiming for the joints.
I should have expected that C's classmates wouldn't go down easy.
I recognize that grating voice.
Scarlett, you're in there, aren't you?
Oh, did you miss me? I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to play at the mine. But I hope you haven't forgotten that I owe you for getting in my way at Borrelia Fortress. You managed to beat one Soldats, but once is just luck. Let's see how you fare against a Spiegel.
That one's not like the others. It must be a command unit.
So it has weapons the regular suits don't?
Oh, believe me, you'll find out. Sadly, I doubt you'll survive the demonstration. But at least try to put up some token resistance.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Go.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fight that we can't win. It's kind of unfortunate. But we can at least put up, like she said, some
can do
token
this.
resistance. We can do something. Let's see, we'll try a Heavenly Gift over here. Okay, yeah, she has a reflective armor on right now, so only physical attacks are going to get through. Or, wait, magical attacks are going to get through, so I guess we could use a Crystal Flood.
Right.
Let's see, Ragnar Vortex maybe?
My turn.
And what do you have for arts? Purgatorial Flame. Uh-oh. Yoinks! That's going to reflect art damage as well. Yeah, just like that. That's just lovely. Yoinks! Oh no! Oh, for 1 damage? Okay. I figure I'd show off some of these spells. You know, we have them, and I never really showed them. I just kind of fast-forward through them, but now's a good time as any. Wow. Why even bother reflecting them if they're just going to deal 1 damage? And then Emma's wussy little attack dealt like 3,000 damage? I wonder if that's a bug, that the staff attack deals that much damage, and then these really high-powered arts only deal like 1.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. I don't want her to use her staff attack again. Emma, I don't really want you to kill yourself. Yoinks!
I'm sorry, everyone.
That's Scarlett's job. Even when Elisa revives herself with Angel Quartz.
No way. It reflected all our attacks. That's cheating!
And this, children, is what we call reactive armor. Think of it as a protective field that the pilot can activate at will. They originally designed it to defend against tank assault, but as you can see, that's not its only use.
The 5th Division really outdid itself this time. Reen?
Hey, what are you... You're not. It's the same as when he fought the Viscount.
No, don't!
Don't do it, Reen!
So this must be that power of yours that C mentioned. I wonder if it'll really give you the strength to take down this Spiegel.
If I go full force, it'll probably cost me my life. But if that's what it takes to keep them all safe, then that's the price I'll pay.
Reen, stop!
You don't have to do this!
Dost thou desire the power?
What?
If thee and I are of one accord, a covenant can be made. Thou hast but to call out my name. One in whom dwells the flame, Awakener.
This voice.
It looks like all the conditions have finally been met.
Celine, you can talk?
Yes, quite eloquently too. But that's not important right now. Right now, you need to stay focused. You should know his name already. You saw it deep within the realm of the Great Shadow.
She's right. I remember the name. It feels so familiar. Like I've always known. Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Whoa, so Celine finally revealed herself, and this thing is actually Reen's to control? Reen has his own soldat unit? Huh. Who knew? So, maybe Principal Van Dyke knew this all along, and that's why he wanted Reen to explore this old schoolhouse. I mean, Milliam said that she knew about it too, so obviously Chancellor Osborne knew about it. I don't know. Just what exactly did everybody else know? And this thing, like, where did it come from? Who built this? Because apparently it was from before Emperor Drykul's time. That's what they said. What's going on?
What's happening to him? He just stopped moving.
Celine, what's going on? Shh, let him concentrate. What? Did Celine just...
The cat is talking!
What's he doing with that fancy light show? Well, whatever. It's not going to save their skins this time. Playtime's over, brats. Unless you have a death wish, I suggest you get the hell out of... What was that? Is the provincial army bombarding the town? Wait! No! Shit! Is that what C was talking about?
Hey, bitch! We got you now! Oh wow, this guy can fly and everything! Cool!
What the?
Well, hopefully we can now turn the tide.
Here it comes.
Reen, how did you... Is this one of the great knights from the ancient legends?
So the tales are true.
You see before you one of the divine knights, incarnations of the great power, the Ashen Knight, Valimar.
Damn it! This wasn't in the plans. It shouldn't have been able to move yet.
How am I even doing this? It's like my body just knows.
The moment you accepted the Awakener's Covenant, all the fundamental knowledge was granted to you. But you've got a more pressing issue to deal with right now. And this Divine Knight doesn't have a weapon yet either.
You're mine!
It evaded that attack like a trained duelist.
Like Reen would.
Alright, I think I figured out the basics.
Reen!
Is he inside that thing making it move?
That's awesome! I recognize that stance. The 8 leaves 1 blade style's unarmed form.
You're just full of surprises, aren't you?
Huh. Looks like you might be able to handle this after all.
The 8 leaves 1 blade school has a form we use if we're disarmed or have to fight without a weapon. And believe me, Master Ka-Fai drilled it into me so thoroughly I could do it in my sleep.
Sounds like you owe him a thank you next time you see him. Watch out! Here she comes!
Let's see what we can do!
For final boss time!
Don't leave me unsatisfied now.
Against Scarlett herself. Yeah, basically what happens is here we have different targets that we do the head, body, the arms. It's almost like rock, paper, scissors. And if you hit the right point, then you'll unbalance it. You gain bravery points, you'll do extra damage. If you hit the wrong point, you'll get counterattacked. So, yeah, just be careful. So in this kind of open stance that he has right now, you want to attack the body. There we go. Yeah, so we get extra attacks, we get BP.
How about this?
Okay, so now they're kind of casting right here. So, yeah. What I want to do whenever he's casting and he's compact like this is attack the head. Perfect.
Hope you like pain.
Okay, so now that he is open, if you look, right here we have question marks, hey, we've done this stance before. So now we know this is the right stance to attack the body.
Aren't you feisty? We'll see how long that lasts.
Whoa.
How about this?
Okay, we're getting some extra CP here, so I want to use a King Gong. It is a buff that increases your strength and your speed, so that'll come in very handy for the duration of this fight. We're still good. And let's see how much our buffed up attack does now. Whoa! It went from like 8,000 to like 11,000 damage, with our extra attack there dealing even more damage. Let's use our rush attack too. Bam! 35,000 damage!
You're in for it now.
Okay, so let's see what we got going on right here. So this is the only stance that we haven't seen yet. He's just kind of casting right now. A bit of an open stance, so I want to attack his arms. I really should be saying her, but whatever. It's a robot. His. Who cares?
This can't be happening.
So can we get your sword now?
If Reinford had finished my Templar sword in time, I'd be the one still standing.
This battle is over. There's no reason to keep fighting. Now get out of Trista, and take the squad by the west exit with you.
Reen! Yeah! Beat it and don't come back!
All right. This should be all the backup they need at the west exit and then some.
Damn.
Whoa, whoa, hold up just a sec. Aren't you forgetting something?
That voice.
Something's coming.
Whoa.
A blue knight?
Then Valimar wasn't the only divine knight that was awoken.
See? Am I ever glad to see you?
The Azure Knight? So he was an awakener all along. I'll bet she's the one who guided him to it too.
Crow. Crow!
Are you really in there?
Sure am. Long time no see, Reen. Oh well, not too long, I guess, seeing as we just had dinner together last night. But that all feels strangely distant now, you know? Another lifetime almost.
Why? Why are you doing this? Are you really the one who shot the Chancellor? And where did you even get that thing?
It's thanks to the Imperial Liberation Front's planning that I wound up at the Academy in the first place. It was a nice spot to bide my time while we waited for our chance to take out the Chancellor. Gotta say, though, the whole school thing was a lot more fun than I expected. Almost makes me sad to leave it behind. But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Like hell he isn't! All the good times we had? Your friendship with Toa and Angelica and George? You seriously want me to believe that all of that was just a lie? That our hanging out, our field studies, even our concert meant nothing to you?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh no.
Crow, why are you doing this?
Reinford made that for the Soldats units. I know it's not the kind you're used to, but it's the best you're gonna get right now. So, what do you say we settle things once and for all?
A double saber, just like C used.
Then there's no room left for doubt. Crow really is C.
I take no joy in this, but we can't have that Ashen Knight of yours getting in the way later down the line. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bust it up, along with the Academy. As for you students and the staff, you'll be under our jurisdiction.
So that's the plan if you win, huh? But what about if I win?
If you win, I'll pay up the interest I owe you on that 50 Mira. Hell, we could even trade places. I'll babble on about friendship and dreams, and you can have fun for once in your life.
You've got yourself a deal. But I hope you know what you just signed up for. Because the Bank of Reen has the highest interest rate on the continent. And if we'll be trading places, don't forget you'll have a mountain of work waiting for you back at the Academy. So one way or another, you'll be coming back with us, Crow.
You've got some real stones. I'll give you that. But sure, I'll agree to those terms.
This is bad.
Their will to fight is causing an enormous outpouring of mana.
Alright, let's do this.
For boss time against Crow himself, take 4. This guy is really, really, really hard. Whenever he's standing around, attack his arms. Whenever you attack his body and his head, it's kind of hard to tell the difference, I've gotta say. Okay, so now he's kind of casting and crouching with his spear behind his body, so that's what you want to go after. Okay, perfect.
Here goes.
Building up my CP slowly. That'll come very handy. Okay, I'm currently at 50 CP, so what I want to do is go ahead and use a King Yong. Buff up my strength and my speed. Awesome. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, attack his body again. Great.
Here goes.
So the thing is, there's not a lot of wiggle room in this battle. It'll very, very, very much come down to the wire. So you have to be very careful whenever you're attacking Crow here. Make sure that whenever you're using your Enlightened Domination that you are buffed whenever you're using it. It'll just really help with your damage output there. Yeah, look at that. Let's see. Still standing around, go for his arms. Okay, we've gotten about 50% of his HP off, so he's gonna start...
Not bad.
Yeah, going into pissy boss mode and dealing lots of extra damage here. It's not a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see. He's crouching and attacking. Let's go after his body.
Now, here goes.
Perfect.
That's it. You're finished.
Okay, so he's gained 1 link point, and my HP is kind of dwindling, so I'm going to use the Spirit Command to increase my HP by 50% and give myself an extra 50 CP. Okay, now he's gained 2 link points.
You're finished.
Lovely. I'd like to gain a link point as well, so let's go after his arms.
Now, here goes.
Think you can handle this?
Okay, so he still has 2 link points. Let's see what I can't do right now. Let's go after him and get another link point for myself. Okay, so the only thing that I haven't actually attacked right now is his head. Remember I always said that it's hard to tell whenever he's going after his head and body? Yeah, right now, we haven't attacked this form yet, so now go after his head. There we go. That gives you my 3rd link point, and then the next time is going to be Crow's 3rd link point as well. But I have a plan for that.
Beat this.
Hope you're ready.
Oh, he didn't actually get a link point. I'm kind of shocked. But I am going to go ahead and heal myself up. I'm going to need this.
Darkness.
Okay, there's Crow's 3rd link point.
You're finished.
Now that he has 3 link
What you gonna
points,
do?
he can use his ultimate move, which I really don't want him to use, so I'm going to use Morning Moon. What that does is it halves damage and gives a 50% chance of counter. Actually, I don't know if I want to use that, because he's in a countering stance, and whenever I use Lustrous Slash, he can't guard or counter my attack. So I'm going to go after him there. Whenever he's holding a spear in front of him, use Lustrous Slash, because that's a counter stance. If you don't use Lustrous Slash, then he will obliterate you. Now he's in an attack stance, and he has 3 bravery points, so I'm going to use Morning Moon to try to either dodge or to totally negate his ultimate attack here. Hey, get some extra damage there. Awesome. Morning Moon comes in very, very handy. Hey! Yeah. Look at all these counterattacks that you get from it. It's amazing! Okay, now he's in his counter stance. So again, Lustrous Slash.
Think you can handle this?
Okay, he still has his bravery points, and I really don't want him to go for that, so I'm going to use Morning Moon.
Beat this.
Hope you're ready.
I'm surprised he's not using his ultimate attack. I wonder if, like, the AI knows that, hey, whenever you're in your what is it? Your defensive stance to not use his ultimate attack. Did we get him? Sweet! I made that look much easier than it actually was. I think I'll upload all my bloopers, too, in a bonus episode. Me dying against him constantly. But anyway, here we're going into the ending, and we're going to start up that next time. Let's play the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. This has been David. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day.